Hello. Can you hear me, Putta? Yes, you can. Yeah.
Teacher.
Yes.
Yes, teacher.
Switch on the cameras, please. Hi, Sanatni. Hi,
Hi,
then.
teacher.
Hi, darling. Hi, Tanusha, Tinara, Janadi. I love your microphone. Headphone. Is that a headphone? Yes, I love it. මං එනාසයි අර මේ දැන් තියෙනනේ මෙහෙම කරලා කන් දෙක මෙහෙම කරාම නෑ මේ මෙහෙම ප්‍රෙස් කරාම මෙහෙම කන් දෙක මෙහෙම යන්න I love it. Gihansa, why don't you attend physical classes? Literature as well? After living so close to Guru Nivasa? Tell your father to take you to the physical class because I'm all alone in the class. Hi, Benuli. Sanatmi, Amasha, Tinara, Vidushi, Menuki, Rahil, Ahmad, Arunya, Udyami, Aditya. I think, hi, Malliya is there. Arunya ke Malli ne?
Teacher.
Which grade is he?
Grade 5.
Grade 5.
Teacher.
Ask him to join my grade 6 and 7 literature classes there. So he can join there. Hi.
Teacher class cinema.
Sorry?
Grade 5 class cinema teacher.
Grade time you're asking.
My teacher. Malli grade 5 class එකට එනවා.
Grammar class එකට එනවාද යා මගේ? What's his name?
teacher.
Netum?
Netu.
Netum. Is that Netum? Hari. Amasha. Rahil, switch on the camera. Pammindu. මං අය අද හරිම සතුටින් ඉන්නේ. Why I'm so happy today? Tell me the reason.
Because we have to present our presentation.
බෙනුලි අන්න බලන්න ළමයි ටීචර් හින්නහ වෙනකොට දන්නවා මෙයාද හෙන්න අයිස් පාරක් ගහන්න යන්නේ අපෙන් හොඳට වැඩ ගන්නයි යන්නේ කියලා දන්නවා බෙනුලි හෙන්න හාල් මැස්සා වගේ හිටියට හරි කපටි නේ දැක්කනේ හිනානකොට දන්නවා මෙයාද හෙන්න අයිස් පාරක් දාන්නයි යන්නේ ඔන්න බලන්න අපිව කතා කරන්න දාලා හෙන්න අයිස් පාරක් දාන්න යන්නේ කියලා Nisa, thanks. Today I'm so happy. I'm so excited to see how much my children have prepared for their presentation and how they are going to overcome me. මට වඩා හොඳට මම explain කරාටත් වඩා හොඳට කොහොමද මට මේ poem එක කියලා දෙන්න යන්නේ කියලා මම හරි ආසාවෙන් බලාගෙන ඉන්නවා. So if we have a volunteer in the class, please raise your hand. මට වොලන්ටියර් කෙනෙක් ඉන්නවා නම් බලන්න අත උස්සන්න. ඇයි මට මේක මොනවත් කරන්න බැරි? මොකක්ද වෙලා තියෙනවා? හරිද? වොලන්ටියර් කෙනෙක් ඉන්නවද බලමු. Is there a volunteer who wants to? Oh my god. Is there a volunteer? Teacher, which month should we pay? December? හරිද? කෝ volunteersලා කවුරුත් නැහැ. Though I don't have even one person who is ready to be the first presenter. Seriously? Ah? So far I didn't raise even one child who is confident enough to raise the voice to be the first presenter in the class. Seriously? I can't believe. Seriously, I can't believe this. I have nearly how many? 16 presenter in the class, 16 students in the class. Not a single one is courage enough to come front and present. Ayyo. මොනවාදනේ? මම කිව්වොත් දෙන්නේ ටීචර් මට දෙන්න ෆස්ට් chance එක මම එන්නම් ෆස්ට් child විදියට කියලා කියන්න කවුරුත් ලෑස්ති නැහැ. කාටත් ඒ courage නැද්ද? One, Gihansa. Okay, Gihansa, thank you so much. Menuki answer. So the Gihansa is going to be the first presenter. Second one, Menuki. Third one, Sanutmi. Fourth one, Binuli. Shall I take a note? First, Gihansa, Menuki, Sanutmi, Benuli. This is the order. Okay, Putte? Okay, so I will spotlight Gihansa first. Gihansa, are you going to present?
Yes, teacher.
Yeah, go ahead.
Hi, I am Gihansa Pereira. Today I am going to talk about the poem. A Poison Tree by William Blake. About the poem, William Blake. He was born on 28th of November 1757 in Soho, London, England. He died on 12th of August 1827, aged 69, in Charing Cross, London, England. He was an English poet, painter, and visionary artist. He is major figure in early romantic literature, combining poetry and visual art. Famous collections include Songs of Innocence, 1789, and the Song of Experience, 1794. A Poison Tree appears in Songs of Experience. Blake explores human emotions, spirituality, morality, and imagination in his works. He criticized I perceive social injustice and emotional repression in his poetry. Blake often used simple language with powerful symbolism to convey moral and physiological lessons. The poem. I was angry with my friend. I told my wrath did end. I was angry with my foe. I told it not, my wrath did grow. And I watered it in tears, night and morning with my tears. And I sang it with smiles and with soft deceitful lies. And it grew both and day and night, till it bore an apple bright. My foe beheld it shine, and he knew that it was mine. And into my garden stole, when the night had waved the pole. In the morning glad I see my foe outstretched beneath the tree. Line by line explanation. I was angry with my friend. I was angry with my friend. I told my wrath did end. Showing the value of communication. I was angry with my foe, that I was angry with my enemy. I told it not, my wrath did grow. Anger toward an enemy began setting the stage of concealed wrath. I was angry with my foe. I was angry with my foe. I told it not, my wrath did grow, demonstrating the danger of unexpressed feelings. And I watered in its fears. Using a gardening metaphor, the speaker nods anger with uncertainty. Night and morning with my tears. Continuous brooding strengthens negative emotions, and I sang it with smiles. Pretending to be friendly hides true feelings, and I sang it with my smiles, and with soft deceitful lies, that I tell sweet, nice words, in my heart, in my mind, my wrath to grow unnoticed. And it grew both day and night. Anger develops constantly, reflecting its persistence, uh, till, uh, till it bore an apple bright. The emotion represents into a symbolic temptation and dangerous fruit, and my foe beheld it shine. The enemy noticed the apple and is drawn toward it, and he knew that it was mine. Recognizing of ownership shows international deceit. And into my garden store, the four secretly enters, symbolizing moral transgression. When the night and he failed the fourth, darkness indicates secrecy and concealment. In the morning, glad I see, the speaker expressed morally ambiguous satisfaction. My foe outstretched beneath the tree. The foe lies dead. themes: suppression of anger, hypocrisy and deceit, growth of negative emotions, temptation of evil, revenge and its consequences, importance of communication. The first one is suppression of anger. The poem shows that anger, if unexpressed, grows dangerously. For the question, I told it not, my wrath did grow. Hypocrisy and deceit. The speaker hides his true feelings with fake smiles and gentle behavior. That he tells the sweet words like it was so beautiful, and in his true feelings were so angry. This outward deception allows anger to grow unchecked. From the quotation from the poem is, and like sun, it will smile, and with soft deceitful violence. Growth of negative emotions. Anger behave like a living plant, watered with fears and tears, nurtured by deceit. It grows recently. The question is, and it grew both time day and night. Temptation of evil. The apple symbolizes that appears attractive, but it is unlimitedly destructive. It represents revenge and the consequences of concealed hatred, showing that evil often disguises itself as something visible. The quotation of the poem is Till it bow and apple bright. Revenge and its consequences. Hidden anger leads to revenge. For the quotation, my foe outrides beneath the tree. Importance of communication. That it says that I was angry with my friend. I told my wrath did end. The meaning of that, I am angry with my friend. I told my anger to my friend, and my anger was already finished. And I was angry with my foe, and I didn't tell it. My wrath did grow. The meaning is, I was angry with my enemy, and I did not tell about it. And my anger was grew both day and night. Literary devices. Extended metaphor, symbolism, tree-hearted, apple revenge, garden, human heart, mind. Personification, alliteration, repetition, imagery, irony, contrast. When we talk about the literary devices, extended metaphor, the anger compared for the tree that grow a apple. Symbolism, tree is hearted, apple for revenge, garden for human heart and mind. Personification, anger is treated as a living entity that can be watered and sunned, emphasizing the active role we play in nurturing emotions. Alliteration, repetition of consonant sound for emphasize a musical effect. Alliteration, repetition. The word that wrath is repeated again and again. Repeat again and again. For the example, my wrath did grow. Imagery, vivid visuals of gardening, botany, sunlight, and bright apple make the emotion of tangible. Irony, the speaker feels pleased as the four-day, revealing moral ambiguity and dark satisfaction. Contrast, friends was for, telling was not telling, day was night, highlight the effects of honesty, various deceit.
Tone. Tone, T-O-N-E, Puta.
Tone and mode. Tone, warning, relative, dark, moralistic. Mood, suspenseful, uneasy, thought, provoking. Moral and message. Express anger openly to prevent it from growing. Concealed hearted becomes destructive. Revenge harms both the victim and the one who harbors anger. Honesty and communication lead to emotional peace. Negative emotions, if nurtured, can lead to fatal consequences. Summary of the poem. Open expression of anger with a friend leads to reconciliation. Hidden anger toward a foe grows stronger, nurtured by fear, tears, and deceitful behavior. Deceitful behavior. This concealed wrath becomes a poisonous tree that bears a bright, tempting apple. Enemy steals the apple and dies, demonstrating an emotional destructive power represent anger. Blake's poem teaches that honest communication and emotional expression prevent harm, whereas hidden-hearted can lead to destruction. Thank you for watching my presentation.
Thank you so much, Gihansa. Gihansa, can you hear me, Pute? Yeah? Okay, stop sharing, darling. Right, okay. So, Gihansa gave a very descriptive presentation. She included everything. Thank you so much, Gihansa. Gihansa, do me a favor. Not only the Gihansa, but I am expecting this from every one of you. That is, while you are doing your presentation, do not include the line by line explanation. Why I am saying so? Because I don't want you guys to take lot of time while you are doing your presentation, because we need to give space for everybody. Because of that reason, Kuta, make sure you do your presentation within 5 minutes. Maximum 5 minute presentation. Don't take more than 5 minutes. 7 minutes is okay, but beyond that, please don't go up. So, when you are giving, I don't need the line by line explanation, because line by line explanation I have given, right? Line by line explanation definitely you are going to tell, but I have already said. I want you guys to come out with different themes, different literary devices, which I didn't mention. මම කියපු දේවල් වලට බාහිරව දෙයක් ඔයාලා ගේන්න ඕනේ ක්ලාස් එකට. මම නෝට් එකක් දෙනව නේද? මගේ note එක use කරලා presentation එකක් හදලා වැඩක් නැහැ. Don't use my given note while you are doing your presentation. I want you guys to do something by yourself. Collect information, collect a lot of extra themes about the poem, search some interesting fact about the poem, right? Gihansa, she has included a lot. I'm telling you, be like you just summarize them. Okay, ගොඩාක් වෙලා ගන්න එපා. එතකොට අපිට ක්ලාස් එකේ අනිත් අයට වෙලාව දෙන්න ඉඩක් නැතුව යනවා. එතකොට හරියට කරගන්න බැරුව වෙනවා. ඒ නිසා ප්‍රසන්ටේෂන් එක extreme යනවා නම් 7 minutes. ඔයාලා කරලා බලන්න කොච්චර විනාඩි ගාණක් යනවද කියලා. I prefer to have presentation which last only for 5 minutes. හරිද? 1 minute presentation උත් එපා. ආවා hi teacher, good night teacher, goodbye teacher, thank you teacher කියන්න එපා. Right? Include a productive one. ගොඩාක් දාන්නත් එපා. මොනවත් නැතුවත් එපා. Second one is going to be second option, second position, second opportunity is given to Minuki. Minuki Hirusha. Minuki, I think as always she's having a network problem. We'll move to the sun with me. Minuki, stop sharing, baby. Right. Sun with me. Go ahead. Lower your hand, Baba. Everybody please lower your hand. Venuli, Sanatmi. Right, go ahead, Pitte. Sanutmi, you are trying to share your slide? Okay, right. Wow, very attractive, very eye-catching presentation. It's very nice.
Teacher, can you hear me?
Yeah. Can you hear me?
Yes, teacher.
Okay.
So, good evening, everyone. Today I am going to present about a poem named A Poison Tree by William Blake. So, here's the agenda. First of all, I'm going to talk about the author, then the poem, then the themes, literary devices, and finally the summary. So, first of all, let's talk about the author. So, William Blake was born on 28 November 1757 in London. He was an English poet, a painter, and also a printmaker. He has become a seminal figure in the history of the poetry and a visual art of the Romantic age. And he was famous for his romantic literature. That means he has written many poems about the nature by appreciating the nature. So, 69-aged William Blake passed away on 12 August in 1827 in London. So, here are some poems written by him. London, The Lamb, The Sick Cross, The Schoolboy. So here are some paintings done by him. The Ancient Days, The Great Red Dragon, The Parable of the Wise and the Foolish Virgins, and The Last Judgment. So here is the poem. And now let's move on to the themes of this poem. So the first one is the suppressed anger versus expressed anger. So in the first stanza, it tells that the narrator was angry with his friend. So he told it to his friend. So he expressed his anger and the problem solved. And he didn't tell that he was angry with his foe. So he suppressed his anger and the problem didn't solve and a problem occurred. So it shows the contrast between suppressed anger and expressed anger. So the second theme is consequences of unexpressed emotion. So if you are bottling up negative emotions like jealousy and anger, it will grow into a destructive force and it will disrupt our whole life and the life of another as well. So for an example by this poem, this narrator is angry with his foe. So he didn't tell it, so it grew both day and night. It tells like both day and night, and then he killed his foe. So it shows how important it is to express our ideas or express our emotions more than suppressing them. So the third theme is consequences of anger. So in here, the narrator is angry with his foe. So he's trying to kill his foe. And after killing his foe, he won't be able to lead a happy life as he has done a murder and now he's a murderer. So he won't be able to lead a happy life. So it shows the consequences of anger. And the last one is importance of communication. So in here, in the first stanza, it tells that this narrator tells his friend about his wrath or his extreme anger. So he communicates with his friend. He communicates his ideas with his friend. So by that the problem is solved. But this narrator is not telling his ideas, so he's not communicating with the foe. So the problem is arising. So it shows how important it is to communicate more than suppressing our ideas. So now let's talk about the literary device. The first literary device is the extended metaphor. So metaphor means comparing two things without using like or as. So in here, the anger is being compared to a growing tree with an apple. So and also this metaphor is going throughout this poem. So it is extended. So we can call it an extended metaphor. And second literary device is symbolism. Symbolism means similar in one thing to another. So in here, the apple anger is similar to the apple, and also the garden is similar to the human heart or human mind. And the third one is irony. Irony means the contrast between the expectation and reality. So in here, in normal life, after the death of a person, we are not being happy. So, but in this poem, it tells that after the death of his foe, he's been happy. So it shows the irony. And the fourth literary device is the repetition. In here, the word wrath is being repeated. So by that we can understand the extreme anger the narrator had. So now let's talk about the simple summary of this poem. So a person was angry with his friend and he told about it to his friend and his anger did end. But he didn't tell about his anger to his foe, so it grew day by day. So, but Still, he didn't tell his foe about the anger, but one day the foe revealed that this person is angry with him. So this person knew that it will be a problem for him, and this enemy comes to his narrator's garden one day, and at that moment the narrator killed the foe. The narrator killed the foe. So thank you for listening to my presentation.
Okay, Sanutmi, normally I don't have any, I am not expecting any sort of implementation from your presentation so far. Every day what I have told you, like I'm 100% satisfied with the presentation you did. Until today I have told you like that, right? Teacher, today are you going to blame me then? Today are you going to figure out something wrong? No. I need you to change the structure, change the order of your presentation. That is the only implementation, that is the only improvement you need from your presentation hereafter. You first of all take the title and then give the content, right? The order how you are going to present the poem, that was perfect. Then you move to the theme. Finally, you gave the summary of the poem. Bring the summary before the theme, right? When you give the content, tell the poem in a very summarized manner, concise manner, bring it to the table. Okay, after that talk about the theme and literary devices, because if I don't know the poem, I imagine in that way. This a poison tree, I don't know this poem, I have zero idea, and this child is teaching me. That's how I see your presentation, right? Being a child in front of a teacher, I take Sanutmi as a teacher and I listen to you carefully, attentively, and see whether I can understand the entire poem. If I understand the entire poem from your explanation, I consider it as a good presentation. Today you gave me themes and literary devices. After that you gave the summary. So there, while you are doing the themes and literary devices, I am like, what is she talking about? Why, from where we can learn these messages? Where the writer has used these literary devices, right? You get my point, Puta?
Yes,
Yeah.
teacher.
Okay, so please change the order. That is the only thing I want you to change. Rather than that, it was mind-blowing performance, right? Everything to the dot, change the order only. Okay, Pute?
Okay, teacher.
Right. I hope Menuki is ready to present. Menuki, whenever I spotlight you, your network connection plays with me. Right. I hope this time it won't be like that. It will support us. We'll see. පුතේ විනාඩියක් ඉන්නවද ටීෂ ගිහිල්ලා වතුර ටිකක් බීලා එන්න.
Teacher.
Will you give me
Can
some
you see my
time?
presentation?
Will you give me a 1 minute to 2 minutes? I'll drink some water and come. Can you give me some time?
Okay, teacher.
Give me 1 minute.
Okay, teacher.
Am I audible? Yeah. Minuki, you can go ahead. Again, Minuki lost her
Yes,
connection.
teacher.
Okay, go ahead.
Yes, teacher.
Go ahead, darling. Where is she? Minuki. Benelli. My survivor. Okay, Benelli, go ahead. Wow, Benelli has put her hair into plaits. Anna kondak dekak gotala.
Yes, teacher.
For the first time?
No, teacher.
Ah, okay, right, go ahead.
Good morning, everybody. Today I am going to talk about A Poison Tree by William Blake.
Benuli's camera is off. I don't know the reason. Benuli, have you put your camera switch on?
Okay, teacher.
We can't see you.
Wait, teacher. Teacher, camera on කරන්න තියෙන්නේ, teacher.
What did you say?
Teacher, camera on කරන්න තියෙන්නේ.
Ah, okay. එහෙනම් ඔයා share කරනකොට පේන්නේ නැහැ ඔයාව. ඒක issue එකක්. That's okay. That's okay. You go ahead.
Good morning, everybody. Today I am going to present about A Poison Tree by William Blake. Let's talk about the author. William Blake was born on 28 November of 1757, Soho, London, United Kingdom. He died on 12th of August in 1827 when he was 69 years old in London, United Kingdom. Spouse was Katharina Blake. William Blake's parents are James Blake and Catherine Wright Armitage Blake. He educated by Royal Academy of Art. He writes so many poems. So let's talk about the other poems he writes. He wrote The Sea Cross, Night, The Lamb, The Spring, Dream, The Lily, The Tiger, London, The Pretty Rose Tree, and etc. And let's talk about the summary of this poem. I was angry with my friend. I told my wrath did end. I was angry with my foe. I told it not, my wrath did grow. And I watered it in fears, night and morning with my tears. And I sunned it with smiles and with soft deceitful wiles. And it grew both day and night, till it bore an apple bright. And my foe beheld it shine, and he knew that it was mine. And into my garden stole, when the night had veiled the pole. In the morning glad I see,
my foe outstretched beneath the tree. It means I was angry with my friend. I told my anger to my friend, and my anger was finished. I was angry with my foe. I told it not. My wrath did grow. It means I didn't tell my anger, so my anger grew day by day. So all day my angry grow, and soon the fake deceitful smiles and so my anger grew like an apple bright. So my foe noticed that, and he know that it was mine. He suddenly he come to kill me, but I killed him. So then I become glad. Themes are suppression of anger, hypocrisy and deceit, growth of negative emotion, temptation of evil, revenge and its consequences. Literary devices, metaphor, symbolism, personification, allegation, repetition, tone and mood. Symbolism means symbolize something, and personification is give human qualities to non-human things. Repetition means repeat the same position again and again. Thank you for listening to my speech.
Okay, thank you so much, Benedict. So I was expecting more. Why did you cut it short? You put everything into a very summarized manner and deliver, right? Thank you so much, Benali. Thank you, Pute. Stop sharing, darling.
Okay, thank you.
I couldn't see your face throughout your presentation. Finally, okay, right. Minuki, are you there? Minuki is not there. Right, then do we have anybody else who wants to put yourself into the speakers list without my interaction? මම කියන්න කලින් present කරන්න කවුරු හරි ඉන්නවා නම් hand raise කරන්න. Hi Aaron. මම කියන්න කලින්ම මම කරන්නම් t-shirt කියන අය කවුරු හරි ඉන්නවා නම් raise your hand, otherwise I will put you on the spot. Now Arunya is going to do. බලමු මට දාලා තියෙන messages මොනවද කියලා. මට reason නම් කියන්න එපා. No Rahil. My has changed. What has changed, Rahil? My has changed, so can I present? The voice has changed. The voice has changed. No problem. I don't want you to sound like who? I don't know the singer's name. Teacher mage lap එක කැඩිලා දිනාරා. අනේ මේ ඔය වගේ අවුල් නම් කියාගෙන ඉන්න එපා. Tinara, Tenusha, right, Arunya. Arunya, first Arunya, next Tenusha, get ready. After Arunya, Tenusha will present. Okay, Putta, Arunya, go ahead, darling. Arunya.
Good evening, teacher and my dear friends. Today I'm going to talk about the poem A Poison Tree written by William Blake. Poison Tree is a moral poem. It is about anger and how people deal with their feelings. The poem teaches us what happens when anger is expressed and when it's hidden. William Blake was an English poet and artist. He lived from 1757 to 1827. He wrote poems about human emotions and moral lessons. This poem is from his collection Song of Experience. William Blake wrote this poem to warn people about hidden anger. He believed that pretending to be kind while hiding anger is dangerous. Through this poem, he teaches us to be honest about our feelings. The main idea of the poem is that anger is dangerous when it's hidden. When the anger is expressed, it disappears. But when anger is suppressed, it grows and causes harm. In the poem, the speaker is angry with his friend and tells him, so the anger ends. But he hides his anger from his enemy. The hidden anger grows like a tree and produces a bright apple. When the enemy eats the apple, he dies. The poet shows a contrast between a friend and a foe. With a friend, anger is shared and sold. With the foe, anger is hidden and becomes destructive. This shows the importance of communication. The poem uses symbolism. The tree represents anger. The apple represents revenge and temptation. The garden represents the human mind, and night represents secrecy and evil. Anger is compared to a tree throughout the poem. It is watered with tears and warmed with fake smiles. This extended metaphor helps us to understand how anger grows over time. The major themes of the poem are suppression of anger, hypocrisy, revenge, and communication. The poet shows that hiding emotions lead to destruction. William Blake uses literary devices like metaphor, symbolism, imagery, and repetition. These devices make the poem meaningful and easy to understand. The tone of the poem is serious and warning. The mood is dark and thoughtful. This helps the reader understand the danger of hidden anger. The moral of the poem is that we should express anger honestly. We should not hide hatred. Good communication prevents harm and destruction. This poem is relevant to our daily life. We all feel angry sometimes. Talking about problems helps us to solve them peacefully. In conclusion, A Poison Tree is a powerful moral poem. William Blake teaches us an important lesson about anger. Thank you for listening.
Okay, thank you so much, Arunya. You are a newcomer, no? Yes, Pati? You are a newcomer, but you did a great job. Hari lasanata presentation එක කරා. Hari lasanata organize කරලා තිබුණා presentation එකේ content එක. හරිම පිළිවෙලට in a very neat manner you deliver the things. I just love it. I just love it. මාර ලස්සනට මාර confident එකෙන් හොඳටම කරා. Professionally you did your presentation. Have you learned literature before this, Puta? This is the first time you learn literature.
Yes, teacher.
Very nice. So you have understood the poem very well. Yes or no?
Yes, teacher.
Very nice. I'm so happy. I'm so happy.
Teacher?
Yes, Pute.
Teacher, I'm calling speech and grammar.
What?
Speech and grammar karate teacher. Mali.
මොනවාද පුතේ? It was not clear to me. Will you please repeat it?
Speech and grammar.
Speech and drama. You have done speech and drama. Speech and drama and literature is different, right? Speech and drama, you learn the pronunciations, those things, right? Yes, right. So I'm so happy, like for the first time, you learn literature and you learn a poem from William Blake, you understand it, and then you deliver it to the class. It's really nice, right? Appreciable. Okay, so I'm so happy. Thank you so much, Pute. We'll move to Tanusha. Where's Tanusha? Hello, Tanusha. Pamidu. Switch the camera on. ඔය ස්මාර්ට් බෝඩ් එක කියලා කියන්නේ මේක. ඒ නිසා ඒක කමන්නේ. Pamidu, switch the camera on. Switch on the camera, please. Hi, Pamidu. I'm seeing your face for the first time. You have been keeping your camera switch off? Or is this the first time you joined the class? Is this your first class?
No, teacher.
For the first time I'm seeing your face, man. Yeah, don't enlarge your eyes, I'm telling. I swear, for the first time I'm seeing your face. Tanusha, don't tell me that you had tournament this and that. You had tournament until midnight? Couldn't you wake up 1 hour per day and submit your assignment, submit your presentation?
It started
Don't tell me any excuses. Are you going to present or not? Simple.
Teacher, I make the
You
presentation.
could, okay, right. So that means you are not going to do it. And we'll move to Janadi. After that, Janadi. After that, Aaron. Get ready, Aaron. After
Excuse me, teacher. I am a new student.
you are a newcomer.
Yes.
You haven't. Okay. Is this the first day you join my class?
Yes, teacher.
Oh, okay, Pute, right. Okay, so you just be a onlooker and see what others are doing. After you learn a poem or any other content, you can present. Okay, but make sure you watch the previous recording. Otherwise, it's difficult for you to catch up the lessons. Okay, අලුතෙන් ආපු කට්ටිය newcomers raise your hands. All the new
Okay, thank you, teacher. I
Okay.
will continue that.
sorry. Okay. All the newcomers raise your hand. පුතේ ඔයාලා ක්ලාස් එකට අලුතෙන් නම් ආවේ. ඔයාලට තියෙන එකම ඔප්ෂන් එක තමයි ආදිත්‍ය. ආදිත්‍ය and තිනාරා ජනාදි ආදිත්‍ය තිනාරා ඔයාලගේ මේ ෆස්ට් ඩේ ක්ලාස් එකනේ. ඔයාලට දැන් හෙට ඉඳලා ක්ලාසස් නැහැනේ ක්‍රිස්මස් එකට නිමාඩු හම්බ වෙනවනේ. So watch the recordings බලන්න. recordings දැනට ඇවිල්ලා මේ අපේ third class එකද third class එක. නේ මේ අපේ third class එක. එතකොට classes දෙකක recording තියෙනවා ඒවා බලන්න. ඊට අමතරව පුතාලාගේ grade 8 9 වෙනකොට මම හිතනවා පුතාලට literature එකේ basic දේවල් දන්නවා කියලා. ඔයාලට ඒ දේවල් දන්නේ නැත්නම් මම ඒකට ඔප්ෂන් එකක් දෙනවා. ඒ තමයි මගේ grade 6 7 class එකට 1 month වගේ attend කරන්න. 1 month આવොත් හොඳටම ඇති. මම එතකොට ඔයාලගේ basement එක හදලා දෙනවා. ඊට පස්සේ grade 8 9 class එක විතරක් join කරාම හොඳටම ඇති. 6 7 එකට ටීචර් එතකොට අපි classes දෙකක් pay කරන්න ඕනද? නෑ පුතේ, එහෙම pay කරන්න ඕනේ නෑ. ටීචර්ට personally කියන්න ටීචර් මට grade 6 7 එකේ link එක දෙන්න කියලා personal WhatsApp message එකක් දාන්න. Thursday 4 to 6 class එක තියෙන්නේ. පුතාලට මගෙන් මේ link එක ඉල්ලුවම මම link එක දෙනවා. මාසයක් ඒ class එකට join වුණාම පුතාලට ඕන කරන literature වල fundamentals ටික මම හදලා දෙනවා. Right, you can cover up the fundamentals of literature, the basic points about literature subject. After that you can continue only the grade 8 9 class. චුට්ටක් 6 7 එකට ඇවිල්ලා ඔයාලට පදනම හදාගන්න, බේස් එක හදාගන්න, ඊට පස්සේ 8 9 කන්ටිනියු කරන්න පුළුවන්. තේරුණාද? අලුත් newcomers ලට කියන්නේ recordings නම් අනිවාර්යෙන් බලන්න. මොකද first 2 classes හරිම important. මම උගන්වපු poem එක බලන්න, ටීචර් කතා කරන දේවල් බලන්න, කියන දේවල් බලන්න. මම එකම දේ ආපහු කියන්නේ නැහැ. මොකද ක්ලාස් එකේ දැනට ඉන්න ළමයි එතකොට එයාලා පවුනේ. එයාලා අලුතෙන් දෙයක් ඉගෙන ගන්න එන්නේ. මම හැම ක්ලාස් එකේම අලුතෙන් එන එක්කෙනෙක්ව ඇඩ්‍රස් කරලා පැය භාගයක් විතර කතා කරගෙන ඉන්න එක පවුනේ යාලට. ඒ නිසා පුතාලා රෙකෝඩින්ග්ස් ටික බලන්න. LMS එකේ හරි ලස්සනට අප්ලෝඩ් කරලා තියෙනවා. රෙකෝඩින් බලලා පුතාලට මොනවා හරි ඩවුට් එකක් තියෙනවා නම් ටීචර්ට පර්සනලි WhatsApp message එකක් දාන්න. ටීචර් මෙන්න මේක කියලා මට personal message එකක් දාන්න. හරිද පුතේ? හරිද?
Okay, teacher.
Okay, right. Okay, done. එහෙනම් අපි කාටද යන්නේ? කවුද present කරන්නේ? Amasha, are you ready to present පුතා?
ටීචර් මට ප්‍රසන්ටේෂන් එකක් හදන්න බැරි වුණා.
Okay. Aditya newcomer. Tinara newcomer. Vidushi, are you ready? Ready da?
ටීචර්
මොකද? කියන්න. මම නවත්තලා දානවා ක්ලාස් එක. ඔයාලා කරන්නේ නැත්නම් මම නවත්තලා දාලා යනවා කොහට. ඔය මේ හැමෝගෙම මේ excuses teacher ගාගෙන යනවා. වැඩක් නැහැ නේ ළමයි. මම ළමගිය සතියේ උන්ටම කියලානේ ඔයාලා වැරි. විදුෂි ලෑස්තිද නැද්ද?
ඔව් ටීචර්.
Okay, right. මොකද මම මගේ වැඩ හරියට කරලා තියෙනවා නම් ඔයාලා ඔයාලා වැඩ හරියට වෙන්න ඕන. Okay, go ahead.
Excuse me, teacher.
Huh. Yes, Pute, go ahead.
Teacher.
Teacher,
Yes, පුතේ.
my presentation has been.
What?
No, I couldn't save my presentation.
You didn't do a presentation.
No, I couldn't save this.
Yeah.
Now I don't have it. Teacher,
Yes, පුතේ.
I have made the presentation, but unfortunately I couldn't save the presentation.
So you are not going to present today. Is that so?
Yes, teacher.
Okay. Rahil, are you going to present? Then I'll stop the class. Huh? I have nothing to talk there. If you are not ready to do the presentation, I am not ready to continue the class. I will end the class right now because there was only few people who could do the presentation. All the others are coming out with stupid reasons. Your voice is bad. Am I going to listen to your songs? Huh? Are you going to sing a song here? Are we having song practices? You have come to audition? No, right? I don't care how you sound. I only concentrate about the content. If you share the content correctly, I have no objection about your voice. What you guys are going to do? I can't accept like this. ගිය සතියේ මම පණ ඇරනකම් කිව්වනේ මෙහෙම කරන්න කියලා. ආ? Okay, Minuki, switch on the camera, පුතා. වෙන කවුරුත් නැහැ ක්ලාස් එකේ ප්‍රසන්ට් කරන්න පුළුවන් එක්කෙනෙක්. සනුත්මි, බෙනෝලි, කවුලදී හංසා තුන්දෙනායිනේ කරේ. 3යි 7ව එක්කෙනෙක් දරුවෙක් කරා මට මතක හිටියට. ආරොන්‍ය. අමාෂා මොකද්ද ඔයාගේ ප්‍රශ්නේ?
ටීචර් මං ගිය සතියේ ක්ලාස් එකට හිටියේ නෑ. ඒක මං ප්‍රසන්ටේෂන් එක කරන්න ඕනේ කියලා දන්නේ නෑ.
ඔයා ගිය සතියේ ක්ලාස් එකට හිටියේ නැත්නම් මේ රෙකෝඩින්ග්ස් දාන්නේ මොකටද මම? මොන ඔලු ගෙඩියටද මම රෙකෝඩින්ග්ස් දාන්නේ එතකොට? ආ? රෙකෝඩ්ස් කරලා මේ LMS එකට ඇටච් කරලා LMS එකේ අප්ලෝඩ් කරන්නේ කාට බලන්නද? LMS එකේ ආ?
මං LMS පස්සට ගිහින් බැලුව එක අප්ලෝඩ් කරලා තිබ්බේ නෑ.
LMS එකේ අප්ලෝඩ් කරලා තියෙන්නේ. ක්ලාස් එක ඉවරන දවසේම අප්ලෝඩ් කරනවා මම. මම මේ ක්ලාස් එකේ යන්න කලින් අප්ලෝඩ් කරලා යන්නේ. ඉන්ස්ටිටියුට් එකෙන් එළියට යනකොට ඔක්කොම අප්ලෝඩ් කරලා යන්නේ. මැසේජ් එක දාන්නේ නැහැ. අප්ලෝඩ් කරලා ගිහලා ඊළඟ දවසේ මැසේජ් එක දානවා. සෙනසුරාදා ඉරිදාට ඔයාලට බලන්න පුළුවන් නේ. මොන හරි ක්ලාසස් මිස් වුණා නම් අද රෑම මම දානවා. දැන් ක්ලාස් එකේ යනකොට සම්පූර්ණයෙන් අප්ලෝඩ් කරගෙන තමයි යන්නේ මම. රීසන් කියන්න එපා. රෙකෝඩින් එක නැත්තම් මට මැසේජ් එකක් දාලා අහන්න තිබ්බා. ටීචර් රෙකෝඩින් එක නෑ මොකද කියලා. ඒතර මං කියලා දෙනවා කොහොමද බලන්නේ කියලා. රීසන්ස් වලින් එන්න එපා. ලැප් එක කැඩිලා අරක මැල්ලා මේක මැල්ලා. ඒවා මොනවා හරි ඇරේන්ජ්මන්ට් එකක් කරගන්න ක්ලාස් එක වෙලාවට. හරිද? හරි. මිනුකි රෙඩි පුතේ? බලන්න අපරාධනේ වෙලාවනේ.
Teacher, can you hear me now?
Yeah, loud and clear පුතේ.
Wait, teacher, I'll share my screen.
හා. Yeah, go ahead. Menuki. How? See this child. How many times she's struggling to join the classes? See how dedicated she is. එළියට යනවා ආපහු එනවා එළියට යනවා ආපහු එනවා. network problem. ඒ වුණාට ඒ ළමයා හරි පව්. පුළුවන් තරම් try කරනවා Tamanට කොහොම හරි present කරන්න ඕනි කියලා. Menuki, can you do it?
Teacher, I can't share the screen.
Okay, you drop me your presentation. I will share it.
Okay, teacher, wait.
You put it in WhatsApp. මොනවා හරි responsibility එකක් දුන්නාම මේක තේරුම් අරගෙන කරන්න. නැත්නම් දාන ඔක්කොම ක්ලාස් එකකින් එළියට. හෙට ඔය කට්ටියගේම අම්මලාට කෝල් කරනවා මං ඈ. විදුෂි, අමාෂා ඔක්කොගෙම කෝල් කරලා කියනවා මං. අමාෂාගේ, රාහිල්ගේ, තිනාරාගේ, තනුෂගේ, විදුෂි. ඔය කට්ටියටම හෙට කෝල් එකක් එයි මගේ. පමිදු, ඔයා දැන්ද ක්ලාස් එකට join උනේ? When did you join?
I joined at 10.
10.
Yes.
Are you ready to present?
Yes.
Okay. So after Menuki, you can present.
Okay.
I don't need your presentation. I don't need your presentation. I want you to present during the class.
Teacher, I send presentation.
ඉන්න පුතේ. මාව මට බනින්න තියන්න එපා ක්ලාස් එකේ. මං ආස නෑ ඒකට. ඔයාලගේ වැඩේ හරියට කරන්න. Hari. Is that okay now?
Yes.
Huh.
Teacher, can I start now?
Yeah.
Good evening, my dear teacher and my experience. I'm going to present a very nice poem. And does not disappear if we find it. It proves this powerful idea is at the heart of William Blake's poem, A Poison Tree. If you can you go to the next
Yeah, Puti.
slide. A poison tree. Now, let's talk about the structure of this poem. It has four stanzas, each containing four lines. In each stanza, they talk about the stage of the angry. In first stanza, it's talking about how the introduction. In the second one, it's talking about the how the angry the how that angry growth. And in the third stanza, it's talking about anger bears the fruit. In fourth one, it's talking about the consequences of anger. Now, let's talk about the author, the poet of this poem, the William Blake. William Blake was born on 28th of November 1757 in Soho, London. He was an English poet, painter, and visionary artist. He is an early romantic literature. Early romantic means he is writing about the nature. And his famous collection includes Songs of Innocence, Songs of Experience. The Poison Tree appears in Songs of Experience. He explores human emotions, morality, and imagination in his works. His language is very simple, but he using a very powerful, strong symbolism. Can you scroll up? Now let's talk about the major themes of this poem. Temptation of evil. Let's talk about the apple. In here, the apple symbolizes the revenge. It means that wrath or that evil often discusses itself as something desirable. Then growth of negative emotions. In here, anger behaves like a growing plant. It's grow with tears, fears, and deceitful behaviors. So in here, the poem teaches that how our thoughts impact on negative emotions. Then the third one is revenge and its consequences. And here the hidden anger leads to the revenge. It means at first, for his friend, he told that he is angry with his friend. But for his enemy, he didn't tell because he's already his enemy. So he kept that in his heart, and it grew by day by day. So at last, it became an attractive apple, but inside that, it has the poison. Now let's talk about the literary devices of this poem. Teacher, can you scroll down? First literary device is extended manner. In here, the anger is compared to tears, prayers, and the deceitful behaviors. So that allow readers to visualize the emotional development. The second one is symbolism. In here, a tree symbolizes the hatred, and the garden symbolizes the human heart, and the apple symbolizes the revenge. Third one is imagery. In here, the vivid visuals of garden, like sunlight, apple, trees. So they are tangible emotions. Then the alliteration. In here, the consonant sound effect on musical effect. And the construct. The friend versus foe, telling versus not telling, and day versus night highlights the effects of the honesty versus deceit. Now let's talk about the tone and mood of this poem. Tone is like warning, reflective, dark, and moralistic. Mood is suspenseful, uneasy, and thought-provoking. In here, the uneasy means at first he thought it very easy to take revenge, but at last that he realized he remained as a murderer. Now, I would like to give you a small summary and what are the morals of this poem. At first, he got angry with his friend. He told that the reason to his friend and they reconciled. Then he got angry with his enemy, but he didn't tell that to enemy. So it grew by the anger grew day by day like an attractive apple. But in that attractive apple, it has the poison. So one day that his enemy realized that he's planning something to me. So he went to his enemy garden, and in there, the person killed his enemy. So at last he remained as a murderer. At first he think that it's very easy. I should take the revenge, but at last he realized that I only remain as a murderer. So the moral is our we have to communicate very clearly with others. As conclusion, this William Blake is telling us that anger with itself is not dangerous as the silent to grow. At last, as at last, as conclusion, the William Blake tell us that the anger with itself, anger with ourselves is not dangerous as the silent itself allow it grow day by day. So, thank you for listening.
Thank you so much, Menuki. Thank you so much, darling. Right, okay. So this is the dedication. This is the epitome of dedication. This is the real picture of a child who dedicate herself, right? She could have come out with enough excuses. She can, like, you know how hard she every time find to join the classes just because of the network problem, right? But still she never gave up. Anyhow she fulfill her responsibility. I really admire that one, really appreciate it, right? Tell me the student's name who didn't do their work properly. Okay, I have Pamidu is ready to do the presentation, and give me a second. I just want to take the name list. 8 and 9, right? Number 1, Tenusha. Number 2, Vidushi. Number 3, Rahil. Number 4, Amasha. Number 5, is that all? Aditya is a newcomer, no? Aditya is a newcomer. Janadi is a newcomer. Tinara. You don't need the laptop to do the presentation. Your mobile phone is more than enough. If you want to do the presentation, you can do it through your mobile phone. Mobile phone එකෙන් presentation එක කරන්න පුළුවන්. කරලා මට එවුවොත් මම share කරනවා phone එකේම share කරගන්න පුළුවන්. Give me one chance. What? Who is this? Kaude? Okay, Pamidu, go ahead, darling. Go ahead.
Teacher, can you hear me properly?
Yeah, loud and clear.
Give me a second. Can you see the screen?
I can't still, the screen is getting loaded, I think. I can see it in this way. No any pictures. Pamidu has post screen sharing. Double click to enter. You have post screen sharing. Stop it and share back, Papta. Share it again.
Good evening, everyone. Today I am here to present Poison Tree by William Blake. William Blake was an English poet, painter, and a visionary. He is known as one of the greatest poets of the Romantic Age. Blake believed strongly in imagination, freedom, and honesty of emotions. His poems often talk about good and evil, innocence and experience, love, anger, and society's rules. Meanings of the sentences in the poem. The poet feels angry with a friend. When he talks about it, the anger goes away. The poet feels angry with a foe or an enemy. He does not speak about it, so the anger grows. He pretends to be kind but secretly nourishes his anger with fear, tears, and deceit. His hidden anger is like a tree that grows and produces a bright apple. The foe sees the apple, takes it, and is destroyed. The poet feels glad that his enemy is gone. The poem teaches that hidden anger is dangerous and expressing feelings honestly is better. Literacy devices in the poem Poisonous Tree. Metaphor is compared to a tree. The tree growing shows how hidden anger increases over time. Example, and it grew both day and night. Symbolism, tree, hidden anger, apple. Temptation and the result of anger, garden, the poet's mind of hard night, secretly and evil. Imaginary Blake uses words that create pictures in our mind. Example, apple bright, night and morning. Personification. Human actions are given to anger. Example, anger is watered and sunned like a living plant. Rhyme scheme. The poem uses rhyme couplets A, B, B, C, C, D, D. This makes the poem sound musical and easy to remember. Irony. The poet feels glad when his foe is dead, which shows a dark and surprising emotion. Elucidation. Biblical reference. The apple reminds us of the biblical story of Adam and Eve, symbolizing temptation and sin. Themes of Poison Tree. Anger and its destructive power. The poem shows how anger can become dangerous if it is not expressed. When the poet hides his anger, it grows and leads to destruction. Suppressed emotions. Blake teaches that emotions, especially anger, should not be bottled up. Surprising feelings cause them to grow stronger and more harmful. Honesty versus deceit. deceit. The poet pretends to be friendly while hiding hearted. This false kindness and deceit help the anger grow. Revenge. The hidden anger leads to revenge. The poet's foe is destroyed because the poet secretly nurtured hatred. Cause and effect. The poem shows that small actions can lead to serious consequences. Death of the foe. Moral responsibility. Blake suggests that people are responsible for their emotions and actions. Managing anger wisely can prevent harm. Hard words that I found and with their meaning. Wrath, strong anger, foe, enemy, watered, help to grow. Fears, worries and anxiety. Sun, given warmth or encourage. Deceitful, tricky, willies, clever tricks. War, produced. Saw, stall entered secretly. Veiled, covered or hidden. Pole, the sky, horizon. Outstretched, lying flat, stretch out, dead or unconscious. Moral of the poem. William Blake teaches that anger should be expressed honestly and calmly. If we hide-hearted and pretend kindness, it can grow into something harmful and destructive. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Putte. Pamindu, next time make sure you put the points in the presentation and provide the explanation by your side, by yourself, Putta. Okay, Pamindu. Next time එකේ බලන්න points ටික දාලා අනිත් අය present කරේ සනුත් මෙහෙම කරේ ඒ වගේ points ටික දාලා මෙනුකි එහෙම කරේ points ටික යාලා slide එකේ දානවා explanations යාලාගේ own words වලින් දෙන්නේ read කරන්නේ නැහැ. එහෙම read කරලා වැඩක් නැහැ පුතේ. screen එකේ දාගෙන ඒක read කරාට වැඩක් නැහැ. screen එකේ points ටික දාලා just you display the points on screen, provide the explanation by yourself. බලන්න මම chat messages සාමාන්‍යයෙන් බලන්නේ නැහැ. මොකද මේ chat එක read කරන්නේ රාහි which I will surely send it. One chance, Tenusha. Add tournament this week. Hari. So next time, වැඩක් දුන්නහම ඔය වගේ excuses නම් දාගෙන එන්න එපා. ගොබ්බ excuses දාන්න එපා. ඉගෙන ගන්න දේ ලස්සනට present කරන්න, prepare කරන්න, homework කරන්න. ඔයාලගේ notes මම දීලා තියෙනවා. What? No, I'm not going to erase anything. I'm really sorry. If you didn't do your work, definitely you should be face the consequences of that. හරිද? ඔයාලගේ නම negatively එන්න ඕන නැත්නම් negatively මන් දානවට කැමති නැත්නම් ඔයාලගේ වැඩේ කරන්න. Do your work. If you don't do your work, definitely I'm going to call your parents and inform them. ඇයි දන්නවද? ඔයාලගෙන් ගන්න සල්ලි වලට මට අවංක වෙන්න ඕන. I have to do my work properly. මම මගේ වැඩේ හරියට කරනවා නම් ඔයාලගේ හරියට කරනවා නම් තමයි මට අම්මලට තාත්තලට මම ක්ලාස් එක කරන එකේ ප්‍රතිඵල පෙන්වන්න පුළුවන්. I need to produce results. Results mean not the marks. මට ඔය මම ඔය exam එකේ marks එකේ ඉන්න කෙනෙක් නෙමෙයි. හැබැයි මගේ ක්ලාස් එකේ ළමයි ඕන තැනක කොන්ද කෙලින් තියලා කතා කරන්න පුළුවන්, ඉංග්‍රීසි භාෂාව හොඳට හසුරවන්න පුළුවන්. මේ කවුරු හරි කියන දේක් තේරුම් ගන්න පුළුවන් ළමයෙක්ව තමයි මම ක්ලාස් එකෙන් එළියට දාන්නේ. Right? All my students, they come out with good confidence. They can speak fluently. They know how to present in a professional arena. Right? They have the diplomacy. That's how I produce students. So if you don't do your homework, I can't tolerate it. මට ඒක බෑ කරන්න බෑ. මට ඒක ඉවසගෙන ඉන්න බෑ. පළවෙනි දවසේ මම ඔයාලව අතෑරියොත් එහෙම ඔයාලා හිතන්නේ ටීචර් හෝම්වර්ක් කරගෙන ගියේ නැත්නම් කමක් නැහැ ඕන දෙයක් හිනහ වෙලා එහෙම නෑ මම හොඳ ටීචර් කෙනෙක් මම බනින්නේ නෑ මම මේවා කරන්නේ නෑ හැබැයි මට මගේ වැඩේ අකුරට තියෙනවා පුරතල් කරනවා වගේ තමයි මගේ වැඩේ අකුරට තිබුණොත් විතරයි මම හොඳ ටීචර් කෙනෙක් එහෙම නැතුව ඔයාලා කරන ඕන දෙයකට ඔළුව වඩන ටීචර් කෙනෙක් නම් නෙමෙයි මම ටියුෂන් ටීචර් කෙනෙක් නෙමෙයි හරිද සල්ලි ටික දුන්නා නම් කට වහගෙන මං ඉන්න වගේ ටීචර් කෙනෙක් නම් නෙමෙයි පුතේ මම ඒ නිසා මගේ වැඩේ මට අකුරට ඕන I need my work to be done to the dot right so you see a very kind teacher if you are doing your work properly if not you see my other face තේරුණානේ එහෙම උදව් කරන්නේ නැහැ මම වැඩ කරන්නේ නැති ළමයි මට වැඩකුත් නැහැ මට ළමයි ගාන උළු ටික ගණන් කළා ළමයි 15ක් ඉන්නවා ළමයි 15 එක්කෙනෙක්වත් හැලෙන්න හොඳ නැහැ කියලා හිතන ටීචර් කෙනෙක් නෙමෙයි මම. වැඩ කරන්නේ නැත්නම් ඕන කෙනෙකුට යන්න පුළුවන්. වැඩ කරනවා නම් මට ළමයි 4 දෙනෙක් හිටියොත් ඇති. මිනුකිගේ මං ක්ලාස් එකක් අවුරුද්දක් කරා එක ළමයයි ක්ලාස් එකේ. මිනුකි yes or no? Yes or no? Spoken English class one student. One student I conduct 1 year. තේරෙනවනේ මොකද්ද මට පැය දෙකක් වැඩ කරාම මාසෙකට හම්බෙන්නේ සල්ලි කීයද I am not counting money මේ සල්ලි තිබුණොත් තමයි වැඩ කරන වගේ ටීචර් කෙනෙක් නෙමෙයි මම තේරෙනවනේ මට මෙනුකි හොන්දට වැඩ කරා එයා හරි ලස්සනට වැඩ ටික කරගෙන ගියා එක ළමයයි එක ක්ලාස් එකක් හරි කැන්සල් කරොත් මං කවර් අප් දැම්ම නේද මෙනුකි I did the cover up
Yes,
right මාසෙ එක ක්ලාස් එකක් කැන්සල් කරොත් මං කවර් අප් එක කරලා එයාගේ ක්ලාස් එක හරියට කරලා දීලා අවුරුද්දක්ම කරලා තමයි නැවතුනේ. ඔයාලට පේනවනේ ප්‍රොඩක්ට් එකනේ. when you see the මෙනුකිගේ ප්‍රොඩක්ට් එක කොහොමද මම ප්‍රොඩියුස් කරලා තියෙන්නේ කියලා පේනවනේ. ඒ නිසා මට කිසි ප්‍රශ්නයක් නැහැ. මට amount එක නෙමෙයි වැදගත්. මම හොඳට කොන්ද කෙලින් තියලා කතා කරන්න පුළුවන් දරුවෙක් හදලා තියෙනවා. when she joined my class she was struggling to speak. Now give any topic she will speak for hours. ඕන ටොපික් එකක් දීලා බලන්න පැය ගාණක් කතා කරා. එහෙම ළමයි තමයි මට ඕන. හරිද? නිකන් ඇවිල්ලා මේ ඌණ පෙන්නලා හායි බායි කියලා ළමයි මට එපා. ඔයාලා මාත් එක්ක ඉන්නවනම් මේ තමයි ප්‍රියා ටීචර්. වැඩ කරනවා නම් ඉන්න. නැත්තම් එපා. අවුරුද්දක් තව ජනවාරි ඉඳලම දිගටම මාත් එක්ක එනවනම් තීරණය කරලා එන්න මෙයත් එක්ක සෙල්ලම් බෑ. වැඩ ටික කරන්න ඕන. නැත්තම් බැනුම් අහන්න වෙයි. ඒවට රෙඩි නම් මාත් එක්කලා ඉන්න. එහෙම නෙමෙයි මම පොඩි ජොලියේ පාරක් ඉඳලා යන්න කියලා හිතුවනම් ප්‍රියා ටීචර් කියන්නේ ඔයාලට ගැලපෙන ටීචර් කෙනෙක් නෙමෙයි පුතේ. හරි. God bless you. Good night.
Excuse me, teacher.
Yes, පුතේ.
Teacher, can you please add me to the grade 8 and 9 group?
Grade 8 and 9 group. What you want to add to that particular group?
Yes, teacher, I am still in the 6 and 7 group.
Okay. I can't add you to the group. You can add yourself through LMS. Go to the particular group, choose the subject. When you choose me in front of that particular class, you will be getting a link to join the class. Sanutmi, try to do that in that way. If not, give me a phone call. I'll send you a screenshot of that.
Okay, teacher, thank you.
You're welcome. Yes, Pute?
Teacher,
Yeah.
teacher, do we have to write a note in our literature book?
What, Pute?
Do we have to write a note in our literature book, a poetry?
Do we have literature book?
Do we have to write a note that you send to the book?
Exactly, yes. What I have sent you in PDF form, you have to take notes in your writing book. It is a must. It's a must. You have to write notes. That's why I have prepared it and send you in a beautiful way, in a creative way to send you so that you can see it, take the notes.
Good night, teacher.
Good night, Pute. God bless you.
Good night, teacher.